and welcome to Caden's Corner. Today we're trying something a little bit different with the format. Today, instead of covering every match of Dark, like I would like to and be comprehensive, I am going to distill it now into the top 3 matches of the night. The best women's match of the night, by far, was Penelope Ford versus Tesha Price. This one was nice because Penelope Ford, we have not seen her too often, and it is a treat every time. She brings a visceral nature to her combat every time, and Tesha Price also showed some good moves off tonight as well. This was a great performance all around, and honestly beat several of the other prior men's fights of the night. It ended up with a score of 7.75. We also got a great line of the night when Taz said to Excalibur, "Don't you ever hate being neutral all the time?" To which he rebutted, "Some of my best friends are neutral. They're Swiss." We also had some allusions by Excalibur to an icy relationship between Penelope Ford and Miro since the wedding. This could be hinting towards something bigger, or this could be nothing. For men's, we actually had a tie with 2 matches scoring a score of 7.8, and thus being both the matches of the night. I could see this going either way depending on what you treasure more in your wrestling and what you find more entertaining. The first of the men's matches I want to bring up is Sonny Kiss and Joey Janella versus Cage and Ricky Starks. I know right now a lot of you are not going to like the idea of Cage and Ricky Starks going very long with these two. I know they're not the most popular, Joey Janela and Sonny Kiss, but they are a fantastically interesting team. I would characterize Sonny Kiss as the glass cannon of the team, where, full of energy, can do tons of moves, where just chains them together, seemingly unstoppable while doing so. I know some of you are going to find that unbelievable, but I have fun with it. That's what I like. Anyways, Joey Janela supplements this team by being the meat. He is the one who is by far much less technical and much bigger, and he just gets beat on when Sonny Kiss needs a bit of a break. Yeah, he can do some pretty crazy daredevil type things, but other than that, I'm still not quite buying the bad boy persona and how it can fit into the AEW universe. The pace palpably slows down when Joey Janela goes in, and that's okay. And it is because of one of these lagging moments in the middle of the match that it keeps it from attaining a higher score. This match is long, tough, and really kind of sells that Joey Janela and Sonny Kiss are not quite as weak as some people might be making them out to be. While still playing that Cage and Ricky Starks are the stronger ones, they just kind of underestimated their opponents here and kind of fell into a trap a few too many times. Men's match I really want to bring up is number 10 versus Jack Evans. This one is notable because we have -1 on commentary, and goodness gracious, this kid brings gold almost every time he comes on. I feel like a scale of how good his commentary is brought on by how much can he be stressed out by seeing his Dark Order members almost lose. It's a lot of fun, and while I do think that the prior match was more exciting and more technical, this one is just so much fun because we also have the meta fight of -1 versus Excalibur, constantly bickering. At one point, Excalibur even tricks -1 into turning off his mic. It's fun stuff. In the end, these are the 3 matches I think you really should see. However, there are a couple honorable mentions I want to bring up. First honorable mention of the night is John Silver versus John Schuyler. A lot of Johns in this AEW. This match plays out in what I would call a star match. John Silver has attained such a popularity now that he can come out, he can flex, he can show off and all this stuff, and everybody cheers. The match can go kind of slow, and we just applaud and cheer every single, big, exciting move he does. And it's fun because he's such a star. And then, natural progression for a star match is the opponent starts to gain some steam, and we as the audience are beguiled into thinking, oh goodness, is our star going to lose? And then he miraculously gets a second wind, wins it, and huzzah. A decent match, but a little gimmicky and formulaic, and because of that, it really only ended with a 7.6. But John Silver, just, gosh darn, man, he rocks. And the last honorable mention is the team of James St. Patrick and Fuego del Sol versus Chaos Project. This one was kind of fun because we saw a couple more chaos moves, as I like to call them, moves where Luther uses Serpentico as a weapon. And also we saw Fuego del Sol get the DDT off. The tornado DDT that he's been saying he's the master of. This is now the second time we've seen him get it off, but he still did not get the win, which is a little saddening. But that's Fuego del Sol for you. Part of the reason I enjoy Fuego del Sol is this idea of playing with storytelling through moves. AEW has done this before, and I just really have a lot of fun with it. It's just a shame that you really do have to follow Being the Elite and Sammy Guevara's blog both to get a full picture of why Fuego del Sol is so awesome. Oh yeah, also, I think Chaos Project starts from the top left corner, and they ambush the other team, and they kind of just switch corners from that point on. Like, Fuego del Sol and James St. Patrick just take up that corner after the ambush. It's kind of funky. Oh, and of course, I have to give the score. It was 7.5. Ultimately, I gave the entire show a score of 7.8. It was pretty good. I had a lot of fun with this one. Too bad there was 3 squishes in a row, and that was just kind of boring. And so, I would like to thank you for watching. This is a fan project of mine. I really just love wrestling, and I would love to share my opinion of it. I feel like I take it fairly seriously, and if you'd like to comment, please do. Have a fantastic day. This is Chaskel Gdensvoya Baranovich, signing off.